I've changed my mind. The Golden Bachelorettes Joan and Chock will marry in 2025, but Joan's friendship with Gerry Turner and recent red flags may lead to a divorce down the line. February 4, 2025. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I believe in the Golden Bachelorette couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple's compatibility, and so do they, based on what they said in a recent interview. However, although I think they'll marry this year, I'm not sure that their late-in-life romance will last. Lately, some possible red flags have come to light, which make me wonder if the pressures of maintaining a relationship will be too much for them. Both are already established in their lives and currently dealing with so much change. They still don't know one another completely, and I feel this is the biggest roadblock that they face. Joan was in a long-term marriage where she knew her partner as well as it's possible to know anyone. For years, they were together day and night. They talked all the time, even when one of them was at work. It was a constant stream of communication, and there was a great deal of mutual understanding. No, things probably weren't perfect, but Joan and Joan Vassos were fully aware of each other's personalities. Sadly, Joan's partner passed away due to cancer. Chock had a 9-year engagement with Kathy Elizabeth White-Gorey, so he was in the same boat and also destined to lose his partner to a different form of the same terrible disease. Now, as per Splurge, Chock says he got really lucky as he's such a good match for Joan. However, it's still early on, and they might not be as compatible as they think. Joan's friendship with Gerry Turner may trigger Chock. Joan's in love with Chock, but that doesn't mean that she can't be friends with Gerry Turner. Sure, Gerry chose Theresa Nist, not her, but she's not one to hold a grudge. Gerry's living with cancer, and those who rally around him, sending their positive energy his way, are helping him to fight. On the Two Jersey Jays podcast, Joan opened up about lots of things, from Real Housewives to why she wasn't looking to get engaged to Chock, as seen in the clip above, via Instagram. During that chat, she also talked about her ongoing friendship with Gerry Turner. Gerry is a nice guy. He's got a sunny and charming personality. Gerry got a villain edit when his marriage failed, but he definitely didn't deserve it. He found out he had cancer and made a tough choice, but did what was best for him. He and Theresa didn't know each other well. A cancer battle is an intensely personal thing. It's a terrible life challenge that no one should have to face. If he preferred to face it with loved ones who know him well, who is to say he's wrong? That kind of life stressor is going to make a person dig deep. They are going to make choices that really make sense. So Gerry wasn't wrong. He chose wisely. He doesn't seem to have regrets. Gerry knew what he was doing. Now, Gerry and Joan are friends, and that's great. Gerry needs love all around him. Love is medicinal. It may not be enough, but it sure doesn't hurt. However, on the Golden Bachelorette, Chock was rather possessive about Joan. He clung to her during the bowling date, making it hard for other men to talk to her. He clearly adores the lithe blonde, but jealousy might be something he lives with. Some people are wired that way and need to fight the green-eyed monster regularly. Joan said, as per the Two Jersey Jays podcast, that she and Gerry have a really good friendship. Hopefully, Chock understands why Joan wants a connection with a former love interest. Since Gerry's ill, Chock might fully understand, but there's also a chance that he won't like it, even if he says he's fine with it. Sometimes, people internalize their feelings instead of letting them out. Any jealousy he feels might come out in other ways, harming their relationship. Joan and Chock's living situation isn't stable. Joan and Chock plan to divide their time between Maryland, Kansas, and New York City, but as of 2 days ago, when she chatted with E! News, Joan was bummed because they still hadn't found a New York City love nest. The longer it takes Joan and Chock to find their love shack, the more stress they'll feel. The whole world is already watching them, waiting to see if they'll marry or break up. Maybe it's more romantic to share one home and try to make it work, day and night, in a specific location rather than flitting around. However, Joan and Chock are stable Earth sign natives. She's a Capricorn, and he's a Taurus. And this means that they make decisions from a common sense standpoint. He has a business in Kansas. She has relatives in Maryland. They meet in the middle for some fun and games, escaping to the Big Apple to unwind. The issue is that their lifestyle doesn't always breed romantic happiness. Many rich celebrities live this way. One day, they're in Aspen, then they're in Paris or Hollywood. They are the jet set, and that lifestyle doesn't always give relationships stability. In fact, it can present new challenges that are hard to overcome. Hopefully, the two can make it work. I am totally supportive of this match. I think they're a great couple, and I'm genuinely rooting for them. However, second marriages have higher odds of failure, and if they marry, it will be Joan's second marriage. The odds are against her. In my opinion, they should skip the wedding entirely. They don't need to put on a show for the whole world. They've already lived a lot of life, and while the ceremony might be romantic, they both know that marriage is ultimately a piece of paper. It's the love that's behind it which makes a relationship truly real or not real at all. If they marry, giving the world the wedding that it craves, they will be taking a step that may actually trigger them. Joan is still very emotional about her ex. She misses him and felt sad in her car on his birthday in late November, while trying to enjoy Thanksgiving with her kids and Chock's children. For Joan, grief is still very raw. It's all too real. Once she's married, Joan may start comparing her new marriage to the old, and it might not measure up. Maybe the freedom of just being together, without marriage, is the key to moving into the future without comparing it to the past. I think marriage could be the beginning of the end. Why not just keep things as relaxed as possible? At their stage of life, there's really no need for a ceremony. It's another layer of complexity that could easily be avoided. I believe in love, true love. It's rare, but it happens. A soulmate connection can develop. It can happen almost instantly. However, it's as rare as a great big diamond. It's as rare as a winning lottery ticket. For that season, the Golden Bachelorette couple should just take it easy and enjoy each day and night as much as they can. Marriage might be a portal to pressure that just isn't necessary. The less they change everything, the higher their odds of staying together, and
Chock
marriage
says
is a
he
very
trusts
big
Joan.
Joan. But if his possessiveness flares up, it could create tension in their relationship. Does he truly understand that Joan is a woman who values her independence and lifelong friendships? Or will his insecurities bubble to the surface, leading to resentment and arguments down the road? Another significant challenge is their unstable living situation. Joan and Chock have yet to find a home together. Their plan to split time between Maryland, Kansas, and New York City might sound exciting, but it also prevents them from fully settling into a life as a married couple. Constant travel and the stress of maintaining multiple residences could make it difficult for them to build the deep, unwavering connection they need for a lasting marriage. Beyond logistics, there's Joan's lingering grief. She still deeply mourns her late husband. Even after all this time, his birthday brings her to tears, and the holidays make her long for the past. If she and Chock marry, will she compare their love to what she once had? And if the new marriage doesn't measure up, will it slowly begin to unravel? Joan and Chock's love story is beautiful, but love alone doesn't always guarantee forever. Marriage brings pressure, expectations, and sacrifices. If they truly want to last, they may need to rethink their approach, perhaps skipping the wedding altogether and simply enjoying the love they already have. Only time will tell if this Golden Bachelorette romance is built to withstand the years ahead.